Car engines are the heart of any vehicle, but some have been more of a curse than a blessing. From the fragile Rover K series to the unreliable Ford 3.8-liter V6, these notorious engines left drivers questioning how they ever made it past the production line. Join us as we explore the 20 worst car engines ever put in production vehicles.
We've got the distributor cap and rotor arm here at the end of the engine, and this is quite a common problem on cars, but the symptoms are just different on this.
The Rover K series engine, made between 1988 and 2005, was used in models like the Rover 200, MGTF, and Lotus Elise. While its design was innovative, it became well known for frequent head gasket failures. The main problem was a poorly designed cooling system, which led to overheating. This caused the head gasket to fail, leading to coolant leaks and engine breakdowns. The failures happened with little warning, leaving drivers stranded. The engine's lightweight design improved performance and made it more fragile. When the head gasket failed, it caused severe engine damage that required expensive repairs. Despite efforts to fix the design, the engine's reputation never fully recovered, and more reliable engines eventually replaced it. The Rover K series engine faced serious head gasket failures, but what challenges did the Toyota 3-liter V6 engine encounter? Let's explore. The Toyota 3-liter V6 engine, made from 1988 to 1995, powered the Toyota 4Runner and Toyota pickup. Known as the 3VZE, this engine had several major problems. One common issue was head gasket failures caused by the combination of a cast iron block and aluminum cylinder heads, which expanded at different rates and led to leaks. These leaks caused coolant to mix with oil, resulting in overheating and serious engine damage. The 3VZE also frequently had oil leaks from the camshaft seals and valve cover gaskets, which lowered performance and created a fire risk if oil reached hot engine parts. Overheating was another widespread problem, worsened by the engine's weak cooling system. Despite these ongoing issues, the 3VZE engine continued in production until 1995. The Mazda 1.3-liter rotary engine, produced from 1972 to 1977, powered the Mazda RX-2, RX-3, and RX-4. This engine, called the 13B, was innovative but faced serious challenges. The most critical problem was the rapid wear of the apex seals, which were crucial for maintaining compression. As these seals wore down, the engine lost compression and power, resulting in poor performance and reliability. Another problem was its high fuel consumption. Rotary engines used more fuel than traditional piston engines, and the 13B was the same, making the cars expensive to run and less eco-friendly. The engine's design also caused uneven heating, leading to further wear and tear. Despite these issues, Mazda continued producing the 13B engine until 1977. The Mazda 1.3-liter rotary faced serious reliability issues. But what challenges did the GM 3.1-liter V6 engine encounter? Stay tuned as we find out next.
Timing chain cover. Right back here. Split. Right here.
The GM 3.1-liter V6 engine, produced between 1988 and 2004, powered vehicles like the Chevrolet Lumina, Pontiac Grand Prix, and Buick Regal. It became known for frequent intake manifold gasket failures, which led to coolant leaking into the engine. This leakage caused serious damage, including engine overheating and, in some cases, complete failure. The coolant mixing with engine oil worsened lubrication issues, accelerating wear on critical parts. This gasket problem resulted from a design flaw that GM struggled to fix during the engine's production. As a result, the engine was considered unreliable and costly to maintain, with many owners facing repeated repairs. Despite the ongoing problems, GM continued to use the engine for several years before finally replacing it with more dependable models. These gasket issues negatively affected the engine's reputation, making it less favored among drivers during its production period. Despite its promising design, the 1970 Triumph Stag V8 engine was a significant letdown. Found only in the Triumph Stag, it faced severe overheating problems due to a poorly designed cooling system. The water pump was placed too high, preventing proper coolant circulation. This flaw led to frequent head gasket failures as the engine struggled to cool down efficiently. In addition, the main bearings were too small, causing them to wear out quickly. The timing chain was another major issue. It was excessively long and prone to stretching, requiring regular replacement. If the chain broke, it would cause serious damage to the valves and pistons. These ongoing problems made the engine unreliable and expensive to maintain. Despite these flaws, the engine remained in production, but its issues hurt the Triumph Stag's reputation, leading to its discontinuation in 1977. The Chrysler 2.7-liter V6 engine, introduced in 1998, powered models like the Dodge Intrepid, Chrysler Sebring, and Dodge Stratus. It became known for sludge buildup, a thick tar-like substance inside the engine caused by poor design and insufficient oil circulation. This problem led to oil starvation, where key engine components did not receive enough lubrication, resulting in excessive wear and engine failure. The primary issue was the engine's water pump, which frequently leaked coolant into the oil system. This contamination worsened the sludge problem, making the engine unreliable and expensive. Many owners experience recurring breakdowns and costly repairs, contributing to widespread dissatisfaction with the engine. Chrysler attempted to fix the problem during the engine's production run, but never fully succeeded. Despite the ongoing issues, the 2.7-liter V6 engine remained in use until 2010, affecting the reputation of the vehicles it powered. The reliability issues of the Chrysler 2.7-liter V6 engine raised many concerns. Could the Ford 4.2-liter V8 face similar problems during its production? Let's find out next. The Ford 4.2-liter V8 engine, used in the Ford F-150 and Ford E-Series between 1997 and 2008, was notorious for its reliability problems. A major issue stemmed from the intake manifold gaskets, which frequently leak coolant into the engine. This leaked mixed coolant with the engine oil, weakening the lubrication and causing internal components to wear out faster. As a result, many engines experience catastrophic failures, leaving drivers stranded and facing expensive repairs. Another significant issue was the timing chain tensioners, critical in keeping the engine's valves in sync. When the tensioners failed, the timing chain would slip or break, leading to engine misfires or total shutdowns. This reduced the engine's performance and created serious safety risks, especially if the failure happened while driving. Many drivers had serious performance problems or costly breakdowns due to these common engine failures.
Everybody needs a Yugo sometime.
I bought my Yugo because now I can afford a brand new car.
The 1985 Yugo GV, with its 1.1-liter inline-four engine, was known for poor construction and frequent mechanical issues. One of its biggest problems was the unreliable timing belts, which tended to fail prematurely. This failure could cause serious engine damage, as broken timing belts led to collisions between the engine's valves and pistons, resulting in major failures and costly repairs. The engine also suffered from low-quality materials, causing parts to wear down faster than other cars. This led to regular breakdowns, making the Yugo GV highly unreliable and frustrating for its owners. Drivers often face being stranded, creating safety concerns, particularly in isolated areas. Due to these ongoing issues, the Yugo GV's 1.1-liter engine was eventually phased out, and the car itself was discontinued in 1992, marking the end of its short-lived and troubled presence in the automotive market. The Chevrolet 2.2-liter OHV inline-four engine, produced between 1982 and 2002, was known for its poor reliability and frequent mechanical problems. It was used in cars like the Chevrolet Cavalier and Pontiac Sunfire, but suffered from ongoing leaks and head gasket failures. These issues commonly led to overheating and severe engine damage if left unchecked. Oil leaks were particularly hazardous, as oil could drip onto hot engine parts and create a fire risk. Head gasket failures also caused coolant leaks and overheating, which resulted in expensive repairs. Despite being easy to maintain, design flaws made the engine problematic for many owners. Its frequent breakdowns and potential safety risks earned it a reputation as one of the worst engines used in production vehicles. Eventually, it was discontinued and replaced by more reliable and efficient engines, ending this troubled engine's time in GM's lineup. The issues with the Chevrolet 2.2-liter OHV engine raised serious concerns about reliability. What problems lurked within the Volkswagen 2.0-liter TSI? Let's explore. The Volkswagen 2.0-liter TSI engine, used in the Volkswagen GTI and Audi A3 from 2008 to 2012, was well known for its problems with the timing chain tensioner. This issue frequently caused serious damage to the engine. The timing chain tensioner played a vital role in keeping the right tension on the timing chain, which linked the camshaft and crankshaft in the engine. When the tensioner fails, the timing chain could slip or break, leading to collisions between the engine's internal parts. This could cause significant damage to the pistons, valves, and other essential components. Such failures resulted in costly repairs and posed a serious safety risk. If the timing chain broke while driving, the engine could suddenly stop, increasing the chances of accidents. Despite these serious concerns, the engine remained on the market. Volkswagen issued technical service bulletins and extended warranties to help address the problem.
Alright, this is the Cadillac V864 from 1981.
The Cadillac V864 engine was introduced in 1981 and appeared in models such as the Cadillac DeVille, Eldorado, and Seville. This engine had a complicated cylinder deactivation system to improve fuel efficiency by shutting down 2 or 4 cylinders when full power was unnecessary. Although technology was advanced at the time, it faced numerous problems. The system failed regularly, causing poor performance and reliability issues. Drivers experienced rough running, hesitation, and frequent stalling, making it challenging to drive smoothly. These issues were not only inconvenient, but also potentially hazardous. A sudden loss of power while driving could lead to accidents, especially in situations requiring quick acceleration or deceleration. Despite its innovative design, the V864 engine became a commercial failure, leading Cadillac to discontinue it after just 1 year. The ambitious engine concept never gained traction in the market. The Pontiac 2.5-liter Iron Duke engine was used from 1977 to 1993 in vehicles such as the Pontiac Fiero, Chevrolet Citation, and AMC Spirit. It gained a bad reputation for its poor performance and reliability issues. This engine was designed during the oil crisis to save fuel, but needed to meet expectations in many areas. One major issue was its lack of power, which made it unsuitable for heavier vehicles. The engine also experienced severe vibrations, making driving uncomfortable and leading to other mechanical problems. Frequent head gasket failures were another serious concern. A blown head gasket could mix coolant with engine oil, causing overheating and significant engine damage. This situation resulted in expensive repairs and presented a safety risk, as an overheated engine could suddenly fail while driving. Overall, the Pontiac 2.5-liter Iron Duke engine failed to deliver the reliability and performance drivers needed. The Pontiac 2.5-liter Iron Duke struggled with reliability, but did the Chevrolet 305 V8 fare any better? Let's explore it next.
Fortunate that it's going to come out. There you go. See? I got a rag back there soaking up some oil.
The Chevrolet 305 cubic inch V8 engine was made from 1976 to 1998 and was used in well-known models such as the Chevrolet Camaro and Pontiac Firebird. Despite its popularity, the engine had many problems. Its small bore size restricted airflow, limiting power output and making the engine less efficient than other V8 engines. Additionally, The 305 cubic inch V8 had issues with oil leaks, which were usually caused by poor manufacturing quality or insufficient maintenance. If not fixed quickly, these leaks could result in serious engine damage. Another significant issue involved the valve train, which experienced problems such as valve shrouding and flat tappet camshafts. These parts were less durable and could create friction and wear, reducing performance and risking engine failure. Due to these ongoing problems, the Chevrolet 305 cubic inch V8 was eventually replaced by more reliable and powerful engines. The Saturn 1.9-liter single overhead cam engine, used in the Saturn S series from 1991 to 2002, had several issues. One major problem was excessive oil consumption, primarily due to a flawed piston ring design. This issue required frequent oil top-ups and could damage the engine if the oil level was not kept up. Another significant problem was the failure of the timing chain, which was essential for coordinating the engine's valves and pistons. When the timing chain failed, it caused severe engine damage and created safety risk while driving. The engine was also known for its lack of reliability. Components such as the intake manifold gasket and coolant temperature sensor frequently broke down, leading to overheating and erratic engine performance. These ongoing issues made maintenance and repairs expensive. Due to these persistent problems, the Saturn 1.9-liter single overhead cam engine was eventually discontinued. The Chrysler 2.0-liter single overhead cam engine, used in the Dodge and Plymouth Neon from 1995 to 2005, had several major problems. One of the most well-known issues was the failure of the head gasket. This part seals the engine block and the cylinder head, but it frequently fails, causing coolant leaks and engine overheating. If these issues were not fixed quickly, they could result in serious engine damage. Another common problem was oil leaks. These leaks resulted from poor gasket design and could lead to low oil levels, increasing the risk of engine wear and potential failure. Additionally, the engine produced a lot of noise. The timing belt, essential for keeping the engine's valves and pistons in sync, became noisy and sometimes failed before its expected lifespan. This impacted the engine's performance and posed a safety risk if the belt broke while driving. The Mitsubishi 3.0-liter V6 engine, found in the Mitsubishi 3000 GT, Dodge Stealth, and Chrysler minivans between 1987 and 2000, experienced several major problems. One of the primary issues was the failure of the valve guide seals. These seals were essential for stopping oil from leaking into the combustion chamber. When they failed, excessive oil consumption and noticeable smoke from the exhaust resulted. This lowered the engine's efficiency and raised the risk of engine damage due to low oil levels. Another significant problem was the engine's tendency to burn oil, which worsened because of the valve guide seal failures. This issue made the engine less reliable and more costly to maintain. Additionally, the engine operated noisily and had frequent oil leaks, damaging its reputation. These problems posed potential dangers, particularly if the engine ran out of oil while driving, which could lead to sudden engine failure. The Mitsubishi 3.0-liter V6 faced serious reliability issues, raising concerns about engine performance. What challenges did the Suzuki 1.0-liter three-cylinder encounter? Stay tuned to find out. The Suzuki 1.0-liter three-cylinder engine, used in the Suzuki Swift and Geo Metro from 1985 to 2001, received a lot of criticism due to its low power and reliability issues. This engine produced only about 55 horsepower, which made it struggle with acceleration and maintaining highway speeds. Drivers found it needing more power, especially when carrying passengers or cargo. One major problem with this engine was its frequent head gasket failures. The head gasket played a crucial role in sealing the engine cylinders and preventing the mixing of coolant and oil. When it fails, it could lead to engine overheating and significant damage. This problem was so common that many owners faced costly repairs. Additionally, the engine could have been more reliable. it was susceptible to various mechanical failures, including issues with the timing belt and exhaust valves. These problems made the engine less dependable and increased maintenance costs for its owners. The GM 2.4-liter quad-4 engine, used in vehicles such as the Pontiac Grand Am, Oldsmobile Achieva, and Buick Skylark from 1987 to 2002, became well known for its many problems. One of the biggest issues was the frequent failure of the head gasket. This part was crucial for keeping the engine functioning properly, as it sealed the cylinders and stopped coolant and oil from mixing. When the head gasket fails, it could cause the engine to overheat, leading to serious damage and expensive repairs for car owners. Another significant problem was the high levels of noise and vibration. Despite attempts to reduce these issues, the engine remained rough, especially at higher revolutions per minute, making driving uncomfortable and adding to its negative reputation. The engine also experienced other mechanical problems, such as oiling issues and noise from the timing chain, further impacting its reliability.
Here on the front of the engine on the right side, a collection of coolant and oil leaking between the cylinder head and the engine block.
The Subaru 2.5-liter turbo engine, used in the Subaru WRX STI and Forester XT from 2004 to 2009, was also known for its reliability problems. One of the biggest issues was the frequent failure of the head gasket. The head gasket was essential for sealing the engine cylinders and preventing coolant and oil from mixing. When it fails, it can cause the engine to overheat and suffer severe damage, leading to expensive repairs for owners. Another significant problem was the failure of the ringlands, part of the piston that holds the piston rings in place. When they failed, it led to excessive oil consumption and loss of power. The issue was especially concerning, as it could result in engine knocking and ultimately complete engine failure if not fixed quickly. These problems made the engine potentially dangerous, as drivers could experience sudden power loss or engine failure while driving.
Turn the steering wheel a little bit so you can hear the noise. That's the power steering pump noise.
The Ford 3.8-liter V6 engine was used in the Ford Taurus, Mercury Sable, and Ford Mustang from 1982 to 2001 and became well known for its many problems. One of the biggest issues was frequent head gasket failures. The head gasket plays an important role in sealing the engine cylinders and stopping coolant and oil from mixing. When it fails, it could lead to the engine overheating and serious damage, making repairs expensive for car owners. Another significant problem was the intake manifold failures. The intake manifold distributed the air-fuel mixture to the engine cylinders. Its failure could cause coolant leaks and engine misfires, resulting in poor performance and potential engine damage. Additionally, the engine faced overheating problems, which could lead to severe damage, including warped cylinder heads and cracks in the engine block. These issues made the 3.8-liter V6 engine less reliable for many drivers.